potatoes. I don't know. Got a ways to go. Gotta finish my green beans. My potatoes. I want to know what game Danny Brown's going to tonight. Is he going to watch his boys or is he going to watch the wife? I don't see Kim down there, do you?
No, I don't.
Your leg?
No.
Try to get her up here before the game. You're right. I think they had 19, didn't they?
Yeah.
Running clock
ago, I listened to a little bit of Will Tiemann. It's brutal.
2 days ago?
Yeah. They play
Sunday.
Sunday, yeah. Brutal.
Yeah. Isn't it something? I just can't believe that. I mean, he owns the company, so that's why he's the guy.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing that a school with that much basketball prestige.
Exactly. Would accept that kind of. Yeah. Doesn't really understand.
Matt's pretty good. You know, he does a nice job. I think Matt covers for him a lot. I mean, he has two things that he says all the time. When the team gets a defensive rebound, he'll say, "Here come the Spartans," or "Here comes the Fighting Alliance."
Yeah.
It's like, who?
Right. Exactly.
And where?
Right. He seems to enjoy that gig. He likes being the guy.
He does a good job on the pregame and the postgame. He's good at the interviews.
Play a play.
But boy, he's really locker room. Yeah, that's the thing, you know, the numbers in athletics for a team, the quantities are down. So if you get a good freshman and sophomore, they're up.
Right.
And I think the fact that South Christian starts, as soon as Catholic, they start, you know, multiple freshmen
Right.
And sophomores doesn't say a lot about the overall depth of the program.
No.
Yeah, Catholic boys played LeBron James back in St. Vincent School. Saturday night.
Oh, coming up they do?
No, last Saturday.
Oh, they did.
That's what we were saying. They were in Akron on
They
Saturday
got it
night.
given to them? Okay. Testing.
Good.
Replace that worn-out carpet or floor? Floor Coverings International makes it easy. They bring their mobile showroom to you. Save yourself the trip and gas shopping around. See a wide selection of carpet, hardwood, laminate, and vinyl in the lighting of your own home. Go to floorcoveringsinternational.com today for your free consultation. Work with one team for a hassle-free experience from the quote to installation. And each Floor Coverings International business is independently owned and operated, so they are local business owners in our community. Floor Coverings International, the flooring store at your door.
Well, hi again, everyone, and welcome to another exciting night of high school basketball. Tonight, it is rivalry night. One of the best rivalries in West Michigan takes place here at South Christian High School, and of course, downtown at Catholic Central. Catholic Central and South Christian square off on the boys' side downtown, and here at South Christian on the girls' side. We'll have the girls' action for you tonight. My name is Bob Sack. I'll have all the play-by-play. And when we return, we welcome into the Cherry Valley Concrete pregame show South Christian head coach Kim Legg previews tonight's showdown with Catholic Central. That's all ahead on Michigan Sports Radio and the Sailor Zone.
Cornerstone University.
The professors are very open to helping whenever they can.
Academic excellence, character-driven athletics, Christ-centered community involvement.
Cornerstone has been a great opportunity for me to grow as a leader, just being able to approach people and be warm and welcoming and hospitable.
Experience it for yourself. Attend a Golden Eagle Day at Cornerstone for a taste of campus life and the chance to meet faculty and staff. To arrange a visit for your high school junior or senior, go to cornerstone.edu. Cornerstone University. Build a life that matters.
Bowling is a great time that combines great friends, football, and bowling. Compete against your friends or family, throwing a football at 10 real bowling pins. You can bring in your own food, or they have a pair of 45-foot bars featuring soft drinks and adult beverages. Visit bowlingwarehouse.com, Grand Rapids, to reserve your lanes.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Need to replace that worn-out carpet or floor? Floor Coverings International makes it easy. They bring their mobile showroom to you. Save yourself the trip and gas shopping around. See a wide selection of carpet, hardwood, laminate, and vinyl in the lighting of your own home. Go to floorcoveringsinternational.com today for your free consultation. Work with one team for a hassle-free experience from the quote to installation. And each Floor Coverings International business is independently owned and operated, so they are local business owners in our community. Floor Coverings International, the flooring store at your door.
Welcome back to South Christian High School, and welcome into the Cherry Valley Concrete pregame show studios. Bob Sack high atop South Christian's gymnasium here, joined for our Coach's Corner by South Christian head coach Kim Legg. And all you have to say, Kim, is Catholic Central and South Christian in a regular season battle. And what does it do for your adrenaline?
It gets it going for sure. It's hard to keep it like calm and under control. Just getting ready for the game in the locker room, talking to the girls.
You've been part of this rivalry really for years.
Yep.
Way back, going back to the 2000s when they were really good, and then we flipped the tables on them. And as of late, it's just been a really even rivalry. When did you really sense that Catholic Central and South Christian on the girls' basketball court was something special each and every year that you kind of marked on it was the first game you looked at on your calendar?
Like you said, back to the 2000s. But for me, actually, as a player at South Christian, I I lost in the regional finals to Catholic Central. So way back then, it's always been a blip on my radar. And then when they came into our conference, it obviously became even more of a, there's a lot of years where we get them one time with a win, and they get us one time with a win, and we end up splitting the conference like we did last year, sharing a conference title, and so it's always right there on the top of our list.
So last year, both teams 13-1 in the conference, both teams with really stellar overall records. This year, a little different. South Christian comes in 7-5, Catholic 5-6. Both teams have played difficult schedules. Catholics had a really rugged non-conference schedule. Both teams are very young as well. You got off to a great start Friday night, 13-0 start over Wayland. Translate that into tonight. How important is it to get off to a good start with young players for either one of these teams?
It does a lot for if you can start the way we did Friday night, it's easy for a coach. You don't have to help them mentally get over mistakes that they might be making, or they're just playing basketball and not thinking about it so much. It's more of their natural muscle memory type stuff. And for tonight, I just told them there's going to be two things. We have to take care of the ball. In that fourth quarter against Wayland, we did an awful job of taking care of the ball, and take care of that ball and get our defensive stops like we did on Friday. So those are the two keys that I talked to my team about tonight.
Another solid game on Friday night out of Ashley Raridan. She was our Beist Electric's player of the game with 8 points and 12 rebounds. Her role in the middle will be vital tonight. What does she bring inside tonight, not only on the floor but also in leadership as the only senior starter out there for you?
So we realized how much her leadership matters to us when we played a couple games without her this season. The team really looks to her. And she leads them vocally and just as a calming presence when needed. As a player on the court, though, she's been our high rebounder, high scorer a bunch of times. And she has the ability to block shots. So she's adjusting people's shots when they come in the lane. They think twice about it, I believe. So, yeah.
Last question, Catholic Central, a young team, only one starter as well, Sydney Schoenborn, the forward. They start Claire Morosi, these are kids you've seen, even though they're a young team. They've been playing against South for a couple years. Who's the one player that you really got to contain in your estimation?
From what I watched in the film I was watching, I think number 23.
Grace McKinney.
Grace McKinney, yep. I think she looks like a force to be reckoned with. I think she brings a lot of energy to this team. And once again, she's kind of a player I look like Ashley Raridan, the inside out. If you come inside against her, she's there defensively, and then she's good at kicking the ball back out to her teammates because they obviously have some good three-point shooters. So,
all right.
Yep.
Kim, good luck tonight.
All right, thank
Should
you.
be a dandy. It always is between
these
two. And
it is.
Hope for a Sailor victory tonight.
All right, thanks, Bob.
That's Coach Kim Legg on the Cherry Valley Concrete pregame show. When we return, we'll get you set for tip-off just 6 minutes away here on Michigan Sports Radio. Tonight's game brought to you by Treadstone. Mortgages better, smarter, faster. That's Treadstone Mortgage.
Somebody once said life moves pretty fast, and that's exactly how we like it. Want to build something? Great. Start businesses, build bridges, raise a whole city. Future in fighting crime? Want to save lives? Do it all here. But you've got to go forward fast. Because today is now, and tomorrow is soon. And to get ahead of the game, you got to get ahead of your time. This is your future, so take it and move all of us forward.
What would you do with some extra time? Shop Fastlane today.
Michigan Sports Academies offers quality youth sports in Grand Rapids, Holland, and Muskegon. With a wide variety of programming, MSA has something for new athletes who are just starting out to experienced athletes looking to take their game to the next level. Year-round programming is offered in basketball, lacrosse, soccer, and volleyball. Your athlete will love the quality of instruction from experienced coaches and state-of-the-art facilities conveniently located in Grand Rapids and along the lakeshore. Check us out at MichiganSportsAcademies.com.
Looking for a great place to buy a used truck or car? Check out Extreme Truck and Auto Center, located at 1098 O'Malley Drive in Coopersville. They have a huge selection of trucks, cars, vans, and SUVs. Stop by their lot or give them a call at 616-384-3777. You can check out their inventory at xtacenter.com.
The Cherry Valley Concrete pregame show marches on here from South Christian High School, getting you ready for tonight's tip-off in the OK Gold. Big showdown on the girls' side between Catholic Central and South Christian. Of course, downtown and a little bit later on, Michigan Sports Radio, Eric Wells has the broadcast of the boys' game, South Christian and Catholic Central, in that big matchup between the two unbeatens atop the OK Gold boys' standings. We'll have both of those games for you, so enjoy them both here tonight on Michigan Sports Radio, and of course here from South Christian on the Sailor Zone as well. Grand Rapids Catholic Central comes into this girls game tonight with a record of 5-6 overall, but don't let that record deceive you. Their 6 losses have come at the hands of some of the best teams in Michigan. In the conference, they're 4-1. Their only loss was to a very good Wayland team who South Christian beat just last week. Their losses in non-conference have come to the likes of Rockford, Byron Center, Detroit Edison, East Grand Rapids. Those are some of the best teams in the state. Matter of fact, Catholic Central has actually lost 5 games to 5 teams in the Detroit News Super 20 ranking girls basketball here in Michigan. So they're 4-1 in the conference. South Christian, of course, 7-5 overall, 3-2 in the conference. That's what makes this game so big, as both teams look to stay on pace with Wayland and Forest Hills Eastern, Wayland and also Forest Hills Eastern. They're 2-2. Those 4 figure to fight for this conference championship. We'll be back for the start of this game in just a few moments, and the starting lineups. That's all ahead on Michigan Sports Radio and the Sailor Zone.
In 1969, J&H Family Stores has grown from a single tank truck to over 50 convenience store locations in West Michigan. Our locations offer a variety of fuel options ranging from Exxon, Mobil, Marathon, and Citgo. At many of our stores, you'll also be pleased to find a Tim Hortons or Subway. Find the location near you by visiting myjhfamilystores.com. There's one in your neighborhood.
AHC Hospitality is hiring for several open positions at its downtown hotels. Starting pay is $16 an hour paid weekly with medical, dental, health benefits, hotel discounts, and more. Positions include front desk, housekeeping, restaurant, and management roles at our 5 premier downtown hotels. Visit ahcjobs.com to jumpstart your career at one of 5 world-class hotels in downtown Grand Rapids, including the Amway Grand Plaza and the JW Marriott Grand Rapids. Again, visit ahcjobs.com.
That's JV game.
Bowling is a great time that combines great friends, football, and bowling. Compete against your friends or family, throwing a football at 10 real bowling pins. You can bring in your own food, or they have a pair of 45-foot bars featuring soft drinks and adult beverages. Visit bowlingwarehouse.com, Grand Rapids, to reserve your lanes.
Michigan Sports Academies offers quality youth sports in Grand Rapids, Holland, and Muskegon. With a wide variety of programming, MSA has something for new athletes who are just starting out to experienced athletes looking to take their game to the next level. Year-round programming is offered in basketball, lacrosse, soccer, and volleyball. Your athlete will love the quality of instruction from experienced coaches and state-of-the-art facilities conveniently located in Grand Rapids and along the lakeshore. Check us out at MichiganSportsAcademies.com.
A sense of purpose, a higher calling. At Dean Transportation, we call it our passion. It's simply who we are. 60 years of pioneering the best health and safety standards because safe student transportation is essential. We are hard-working folks, connecting children to learning, schools to our communities, and you to a better career. Want to make your community a better place? We'll put you in the driver's seat. Join the Dean family today and help to connect our kids to brighter futures. A sense of purpose, a higher calling. At Dean Transportation, we call it our passion. It's simply who we are. 60 years of pioneering the best health and safety standards because safe student transportation is essential. We are hard-working folks, connecting children to learning, schools to our communities, and you to a better career. Want to make your community a better place? We'll put you in the driver's seat. Join the Dean family today and help to connect our kids to brighter futures.
Welcome back to South Christian. The starting lineups brought to you by Cherry Valley Concrete. For the Grand Rapids Catholic Central Cougars, Claire Morosi, the junior, starts at the point guard position. She's joined in the backcourt by sophomore Grace McKinney. Emily Van Timmeren is in the middle, the center. Kate Passano, junior forward. And the other starter is a senior, Sydney Schoenborn. For South Christian, their usual starting five. Lily Nitz starts at a forward, number 21. Ashley Thomasma at a guard, number 24. Point guard is a freshman, Sophia Prinz. Ashley Reardon is the senior in the middle. The center, number 11. And at the other guard, the freshman, number 3, Lizzie Woldheis. Sailors coached, of course, by Kim Legg. And for the Grand Rapids Catholic Central Cougars, they are coached by Brad Van Timmeren. These two teams split last year. South Christian on a way to an 18-4 record and a 13-1 conference mark that earned them a share of the conference title with Catholic Central, who was 17-5. And we are underway from South Christian as the Sailors control the tip. Into the front court, Ashley Reardon off a nice pass from Sophia Prinz, drives down the lane and draws the first foul of the game. That'll go on McKinney. South Christian, of course, got off to a big start on Friday night, holding Wayland scoreless for the first 9.5 minutes. Reardon sinks the free throw and puts the Sailors on the board. Got them both. Heard Kim Legg in the pregame show. So important to get off to a good start for South Christian. Low blocks McKinney. Fakes on Reardon. Spins. Good defense now, and up and under. Has her with a left-handed push shot, and she knocks it through. Grace McKinney, the sophomore, on the board for Catholic Central. Prinz into the front court. Quickly to Thomasma with a left corner three. That's so critical for South to get Ashley Thomasma going from the perimeter. Emily Van Timmeren can't hit the left-hander. She's playing with a banged-up right shoulder, so we'll see if she favors that a little bit. Sophia Prinz with a little shake and bake on McKinney. Nice drive. Couldn't finish, though. Hauled out of there by Passano and into the front court. McKinney hounded by Nitz. 5-second call. Good defense by the South Christian Sailors. On the ball and off the ball, they force the turnover. Sophia Prinz, the freshman point guard, second on the team in assists, averaging 2 a game. Nitz finds Reardon underneath. Reardon can't hit the short jumper from the left block. Pulled out of there by the Cougars. McKinney, right baseline. Works on Reardon. Now left point, leaves it for Morosi. Her runner is good, and Claire Morosi gives the Cougars a 4-0 lead. Prince quickly back the other way. Dumps it left wing to Nitz, out of bounds. There's the first turnover of the game for South Christian with 6:09 to go. Sailors lead at 5-4 off the three-pointer from Ashley Thomasma. Morosi finds a crease down the right side. Reardon alters the shot a little bit, and Van Timmeren couldn't control the rebound. It goes over to South Christian. Sailors work against that 2-1-2 zone defense. Waltheis is passed down low to Reardon. Sails over her head and out of bounds. Gives it back to the Cougars. Substitution for the Cougars. Van Timmeren will sit down, and Emma Picarazzi replaces her down low. So clearly that right shoulder that's Emily Van Timmeren injured on Friday night in the win over Ottawa Hills late in the game. It's bothering her tonight. Tipped away by Nitz into the hands of Thomasma. Head to Prinz as South Christian tries to capitalize on the steal. Thomasma left point. Finds Nitz in the corner. Bounces it right back to Thomasma, but picked off by Kate Passano. She'll take it coast to coast and lay it in. 5 minutes, 5 seconds to play here in the first quarter. 6-5. Another turnover as Prince coughed it up to McKinney. Ahead to Picarazzi, but her pass for Morosi is too high and picked out of there by Prince all the way to the hole, and she'll left-handed off the glass and home. Both teams taking advantage of turnovers here in the first quarter. Morosi pushes the pace to McKinney on the right wing. Looks inside, has it poked away by Reardon. She'll reset top of the key to Passano. Passano checked by Thomasma, picks up her dribble, now leaves for Picarazzi, who swings it left point to Schoenborn, her first touch. McKinney with a nice backdoor pass to Picarazzi, a little bit behind her though, and picked off by Nitz, and then she was tripped up. So South Christian has prevented the Cougars from a shot 3 of the last 4 times down the floor. That's already 4 turnovers for South Christian and the same amount for Catholic Central. 4:13 to go in the first quarter. Tonight's first quarter brought to you by Sherry Oatman Counseling with the West Michigan Wellness Group, counseling to move your life forward. Sailors back to work on the offensive end. Prince picks up her dribble against that 2-1-2 zone, bounces it right point to Thomasma, skip pass left wing for 3. Lizzie Wildheis drains it. So the Sailors 2 for 2 from downtown. They lead it 10-6 halfway through the first. Morosi with a good crossover dribble, drives to the lane, leaves it short. Yanked out of there by Prinz, and then she drew the foul from Morosi. Third team foul on Catholic Central. Sailors into the front court, and it's right corner. Kim Legg has not gone to her bench yet, stayed with the starters to ride through these first 5 minutes of the first quarter. Reardon at the high post, leaves for Prinz. She probes the zone, now bounces it left point to Thomasma. Different pace tonight, though, a lot slower pace than it was Friday. Woltheis on her move is called for traveling. Good possession by South Christian, but equally effective defense by Catholic Central, turns it over. Van Timmeren returns to the lineup, replacing Picarazzi. Picarazzi, the junior, Van Timmeren, a sophomore. Cougars start 2 sophomores, 2 juniors, and 1 senior. McKinney shakes on Nitz to the hole. Check that. Van Timmeren couldn't get it to go. McKinney's there for the rebound. Putback is too hard. And Nitz with another rebound for South Christian. Prinz probes, drives left side, off the glass and in. Sophia Prinz finding an alleyway with a little stutter step. Gets the bucket, quickly back the other way for the short jumper. Is Meerman into the game. Couldn't get it to go, but McKinney cleaned up with her second basket. It's 12-8, South Christian. High post, Raridan fakes, drives, pushes from mid lane, no. Stole the rebound, though, right out of the hands of Morosi and laid it in. Check that, that's Haley Derland into the game now, number 3. Brad Van Timmeren has gone to his bench quite a bit here in the first quarter. McKinney drives, she is held by Raridan, slashing down the lane. That's the first foul on Ashley Raridan. Lizzie Woltheis will sit down, so does Lily Nitz, replaced by Emery Van Hofwagen, the junior, into the game. Good reverse pivot by Emily Van Timmeren. Good move by the sophomore. Her first bucket, and it's 14-10. Also in for the Sailors is Cami Boonstra, number 10. South Christian bounces it down low to Raridan, blocked by Van Timmeren. Her putback is blocked again by Van Timmeren. Comes out of there to Van Hofwagen. Prinz open for 3 at the top, and she got it. Sophia Prinz, the freshman, has 7, sparking South Christian here in the first quarter with 1:30 to go. They lead by 7. McKinney, right corner, uses the Van Timmeren screen, draws the switch on Van Hofwagen. Good move by Van Timmeren to the lane. Boonstra got her with the body on the way up, and that'll send Emily Van Timmeren to the stripe for a pair. Tonight's game also brought to you in the first quarter by West Michigan Wellness Group, providing premarital, marital, and family counseling for our community. That's West Michigan Wellness Group, including the practice of Sherry Oatman counseling to move your life forward. Van Timmeren misfires on the first free throw attempt. Second one is pure. And it's 17-11. 70 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 3 ball by Thomasma is long, but Boonstra tracks it down. Finds Van Hofwagen, who errantly throws it into the post to Raridan. On the run out, here come the Cougars. Passanel, right block, pushes it up and in for her second basket. 17-13, 50 seconds to go. Thomasma picks up her dribble between the circles. To Prinz at the right point, drives on Meerman. Tries to find Raridan down low, knocked away into the hands of Van Hofwagen. Prinz has it for 3, left wing, and Sophia Prinz with 10 points here in the first quarter. Half the Sailor output, and South Christian up 20-13. She has been the catalyst here in the first 8 minutes. Van Timmeren with another good drive. Couldn't finish, though. Rebound comes to Prinz. Head to Raridan, who beats the field down the floor. Couldn't convert on the rim-to-rim run, and knocked out of bounds by Van Timmeren. It'll stay with South Christian. Lily Nitz replaces Ashley Thomasma. South Christian shooting a torrid 66% here in the first quarter. 20-point output. They'll go for more here in the final 8 seconds. Boonstra drives, leaves for Nitz. She's tied up at the free throw line. Better hurry, gets it off and hits it. Lily Nitz
at the buzzer. Sailors red hot in the first quarter, and they lead it 22-13 after 8 minutes here at South Christian. We'll step aside. Second quarter just around the corner on Michigan Sports Radio and the Sailor Zone.
Of purpose, a higher calling. At Dean Transportation, we call it our passion. It's simply who we are. 60 years of pioneering the best health and safety standards because safe student transportation is essential. We are hard-working folks, connecting children to learning, schools to our communities, and you to a better career. Want to make your community a better place? We'll put you in the driver's seat. Join the Dean family today and help to connect our kids to brighter futures.
Back at South Christian High School, tonight's broadcast brought to you by Treadstone Mortgage. Mortgage is better, faster, smarter. That is Treadstone Mortgage. A red-hot South Christian Sailor team leads 22-13 after one. Catholic Central goes to work to start the second quarter. In the lane, Emily Van Timmeren couldn't hit the turnaround hook, out of bounds to the Sailors. Tonight's second quarter brought to you by Baruch Senior Ministries, a place your loved one can call home. That's Baruch Senior Ministries. Sailors on the offensive end. Lizzie Woldheis will gun from downtown on the left wing. Too strong into the hands of McKinney. Ahead to Morosi. Found down low. They find Van Timmeren. No, but Reardon's there for the rebound for South Christian. One and done for the Cougars again. Emily Van Timmeren's getting some good looks inside. Just hasn't been able to finish. Sophia Prinz out of the game, getting a rest right now. Ava Skur replacing her. If you just joined us, Prinz with 10 first half points. Sailors 3 for 4 from 3. Nice pass underneath from Woldheis to Reardon, and she lays it in and draws the foul. Ashley Reardon on a beautiful feed from Lily Nitz. That's our Lakeshore Sewing threading the needle pass of the game. Lakeshore Sewing features West Michigan's largest selection of all things related to sewing. From new machines and machine repair to supplies and even classes to take your sewing game to the next level. That's Lakeshore Sewing. Reardon couldn't hit the natural three-point play. Ball goes out of bounds, and South Christian looks to defend their 24-13 lead here, 1 minute into the second quarter. Morosi gets a step on Skur, pushed as she finds an alley down the right side of the lane. Foul will be South Christian's third team foul, first on Skur. Out of bounds underneath for the Cougars. Schoenborn triggering it in. Good defense by South. She just got it into Van Timmeren. May have got away with steps there. Drives and bounces it off the glass and in. Emily Van Timmeren. She now has 5. Clearly, she is a focal point of that offense. Ava Skur working against that 2-1-2. They find Reardon in the lane, who kicks it right wing to Woldheis. Good-looking three on its way, too strong. Chased down by Nitz and tapped into the backcourt where Woldheis will recover for the Sailors. Ahead to Skur. She'll reset between the circles. Right wing to Woldheis. Down low to Reardon. Banker off the board. Rolls around and in. Ashley Reardon now with 8 points. That's what she had on Friday night. She has that already here in the first quarter with 2 minutes gone. In the first half with 2 minutes gone in the second quarter. McKinney double teamed underneath. Bounces it down low to Van Timmeren. Knocked away by Nitz into the hands of Woldheis. South Christian defense really tight here in the first quarter and the first half. Nitz's entry pass to Reardon is tapped away by Van Timmeren. Ahead to Morosi on the run out all the way. Leaves it short, but Timmeren's right there. Van Timmeren is for the follow-up. She now has 7, and it's 26-17. Catholic still in that 2-1-2 zone. They knock it away and stolen along the sideline by Schoenborn, but she stepped out of bounds. South Christian will retain possession. South Christian's lineup now returns with Sophia Prinz and Ashley Thomasma, the backcourt. They've combined for 13 points here in the first half, 10 from Sophia Prinz. High post, rare, nice high-low game to Nitz down low. Couldn't get the layup to fall, and then she hammered McKinney on the rebound. 15 foul, check that, fourth team foul on South Christian. Nitz is first. Sailors have never trailed. They led 2-0 and 5-2, and actually did trail one time 6-5, and after that bucket to make it 7-5, have led ever since. Here's a arcing three-pointer by Morosi from the top of the key, and it's 26-20. Thomasma, good entry feed underneath the Raritan. She lays it in again. Ashley Thomasma with 10 points on a beautiful feed from, or check that, Ashley Raritan with 10 points on a beautiful feed from Ashley Thomasma. Thomasma, or rather Raritan, already with 5 rebounds and 10 points here in the first half. She had a total of 12 rebounds and 8 points on Friday night against Wayland. Michigan Sports Academies has tons of winter programming for your athlete. Whether you are looking for a weekly winter clinic or to get active over winter break, they have it. Programming available in Grand Rapids, Norton Shores, and Holland. Come experience their quality training and top-notch facilities. Their sports include volleyball, basketball, soccer, foosball, and lacrosse. Check out MichiganSportsAcademies.com for more information. Second quarter brought to you by also Jamie Rybrandt, your professional for 15 years with 5-star realty and crosstown appraisals. Back to work goes the Catholic Central Cougars. They get it to McKinney underneath, but it was blocked away by Nitz, who's been really effective on that interior defense. Sailors into the front court, and then Thomasma airmails it over the head of Woldheis for the 10th turnover. Kim Legg talked about that at the beginning. Got to take care of the basketball. Sailors not done that so far, but their hot shooting has compensated. There's another turnover. Good play by Raritan. Tipped it away from McKinney. Ahead it comes to Prinz in the left corner. She retreats. Finds Nitz at the high post. Down low to Raritan. Jumper from 10 is good. Ashley Raritan continues her hot streak here to begin this game. She has 12 points. Prinz has 10. Sailors lead 30-20. Underneath. Good move down low at the right blocks by Picarosi. Her first basket. And a good-looking high-low feed. Both teams going to that high-low action. Prinz double-teamed at the left wing. Jump ball will stay with South Christian. 3:46 to go here in the second quarter. 30-22. South Christian on top. Sailors have really stayed with the starters most of the game. Catholic Central's been a little more active with the bench players. Prinz, left elbow, sends it back to Nitz, who drives and then bounces it left block to Raritan, back to Prinz. Fakes, puts up a three-pointer from the left point, just off the mark. Tapped into the hands of Raritan. She overshot the basket, but Nitz is able to grab another rebound. Lily Nitz doing a great job on the offensive glass as well tonight. Right corner they find Nitz. Guarded there by Derland. Underneath lob for Raritan, batted away by Van Timmeren on the floor, and jump ball will go to Catholic Central. Sailors with pretty good patience against this 2-1-2 zone. Really looking for that post action with Nitz at the top, Raritan down low. Ashley Raritan's got a lot of touches and converted to 12 points already here in the first half. Claire Morrissey leaves for McKinney, left point three, just too strong. Pinballed out to Lizzie Woldheis. 2:46 to go here in the second quarter. South Christian by 8. Thomasma left wing baseball pass, right point to Woldheis. They zip it around the perimeter now. Back to Thomasma between the circles. Right wing, Woldheis will try for a long three. That's short, just grazed the front of the rim. Lauren Meerman, the sophomore, comes out of there, but she turns it over. Picked off by Woldheis, 2-on-3. Ahead to Thomasma underneath the basket, tipped out of bounds, and South Christian will retain. .2:22 to play here in the fast-moving first half. Thomasma off the inbounds pass. 3 balls good. Ashley Thomasma with her second triple. South Christian continues to blister the nets from the perimeter. They have hit 5 of 8 from 3. Van Timmeren spins on Boonstra. Couldn't get it to go. Boonstra hauls down the rebound, and then Van Timmeren over the top to pick up her second foul, and that's big. Boy, Emily Van Timmeren's had some nice point-blank opportunities inside. Cougars have been able to get her the ball, and she's struggled to finish. Does have 7 points to lead Catholic Central in scoring. 33-22. Prinz sets up the offense, bounces it left side to Boonstra against the pressure defense. They zip it around to Thomasma. Quick catch and shoot from the right corner. No, but Reardon's able to find the rebound. Underneath it comes to Boonstra. Her shot is blocked by McKinney right underneath the basket, but they'll get Grace McKinney on the arm with the foul, and that'll send Cammie Boonstra to the stripe. Family Fare has the best price in town on tailgate food for all your football viewing action this weekend. Check out all the specials at shopfamilyfare.com. The left-hander, Cammie Boonstra, knocks down that first free throw. South Christian with their biggest lead of the game, 34-22. Make it 30. It stays 34 as second free throw bounces in and out. Haley Derlin, the freshman, into the front court. For Meerman. Topside three by Schoenborn, rattles around and out. Grabbed on the carom by Sophia Prinz. Into the front court. Against that pressure from Morosi, finds Boonstra along the line and stepped on that line. A double team for Catholic Central at the high point on the left or right side has really caused South Christian some problems. 11 turnovers for the Sailors. That number is equaled, though, by Catholic Central. That's allowed South Christian to build this lead thanks to their good shooting. Nice pass from Morosi as she found McKinney underneath. Drew a couple of defenders toward her and then just flipped it to Grace McKinney for her 6th point. 34-24, 50 seconds to go. Thomasma into the front court now. Woldheis at the right point. Knocked away from her, but into the hands of Boonstra. She wrestles it away, pulls up from 18 on the right wing jumper. No, and Haley Derlin is able to wrestle the rebound away from Ashley Thomasma. Gets a step on Thomasma. Thomasma drives to the lane, drew the contact from Thomasma on the take. They'll call it out of bounds, so a break there for South Christian. Neither team into the bonus yet with just 30 seconds to go in the first half. Matter of fact, South Christian still has a foul to give. Schoenborn triggers it in with a good look to McKinney, but she overshot the layup. And Boonstra fights for the rebound. Ahead to Prinz. 25 seconds to go. Trapped near the timeline. Bounces it to Joelle Elfrink, who's now into the game. She'll leave it for Prinz to reset for the last shot. Boonstra gets a step, drives the lane, left-handed layup, too strong, but right there for the rebound is Elfrink. Before the shot, she was pushed. Goes on Lauren Meerman, and that is the 7th foul on Catholic Central. That'll send Joelle Elfrink, the junior, to the free throw line. Malfrank hits the first. South Christian with 7 players in the scoring column tonight. Second one on its way. That's good as well. Other than a few turnovers, South Christian really doing everything well here in the first half. Last shot time for Catholic Central. McKinney drives, underhand scoop shot is good at the buzzer. 36-26 is the way this first half will end. It has been a good one. South Christian had a 22-13 lead at the end of the first quarter. Has extended that by 1 here in the second quarter to lead 36-26 after 2. We'll take a break. When we return, the Sobey halftime show comes up. We'll take you to East Lansing for John Ross with This Week in High School Sports. And then we'll come back for all the stats on this first half where South Christian is on top 36-26. We'll keep you posted on what's going on downtown. They just tipped off from the heart of the city, Catholic Central and South Christian on the boys' side. That game just underway. We'll keep you posted on that one also on Michigan Sports Radio, and also brought to you by Treadstone Realty, or rather Treadstone Mortgage. That's all ahead coming up on Michigan Sports Radio and the Sailor Zone's coverage of high school.
Somebody once said life moves pretty fast, and that's exactly how we like it. Want to build something? Great. Start businesses, build bridges, raise a whole city. Future in fighting crime? Want to save lives? Do it all here. But you've got to go forward fast. Because today is now, and tomorrow is soon. And to get ahead of the game, you got to get ahead of your time. This is your future, so take it and move all of us forward.
What would you do with some extra time? Shop Fastlane today.
Michigan Sports Academies offers quality youth sports in Grand Rapids, Holland, and Muskegon. With a wide variety of programming, MSA has something for new athletes who are just starting out to experienced athletes looking to take their game to the next level. Year-round programming is offered in basketball, lacrosse, soccer, and volleyball. Your athlete will love the quality of instruction from experienced coaches and state-of-the-art facilities conveniently located in Grand Rapids and along the lakeshore. Check us out at MichiganSportsAcademies.com.
Looking for a great place to buy a used truck or car? Check out Extreme Truck and Auto Center, located at 1098 O'Malley Drive in Coopersville. They have a huge selection of trucks, cars, vans, and SUVs. Stop by their lot or give them a call at 616-384-3777. You can check out their inventory at xtacenter.com.
On different fields. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid. Starting this week, the MHSAA will have a new assistant director on staff. Former Chelsea Athletic Director Brad Bush is taking on the role of lead administrator for baseball and the officials program. Brad has been heavily involved in high school sports in Michigan for a number of years. He's been a statewide delegate on the MHSAA Representative Council during this past year and has been in different leadership roles within the Michigan High School Football Coaches Association since 2005. He also spent 22 years as the head football coach at Chelsea, first from 1997 to 2002, and then a second stint from 2004 to 2018. He compiled a 169-60 record with 13 league titles, 7 district titles, and a Division III runner-up finish in 2015. Bush is a 1988 graduate of Ypsilanti High School, where he was inducted into the school's Hall of Fame in 2019. He was also inducted into the Michigan High School Football Coaches Association Hall of Fame that year. He brings more than 30 years of experience in the classroom, on the field, and as an administrator to the MHSAA. Game balls this week go to Greenville's Megan Leslie. Even though the Yellow Jackets lost to Byron Center on Friday night, Megan went over 1,000 career points. She's just the 4th girl at Greenville to top 1,000. Essexville Garber swimmer Connor Dowd, he was the swimmer of the meet at the Ogama Heights Stephanie Rice Memorial, breaking the school record in the 100 backstroke, and he set the pool and meet record in the 100 butterfly. And to Warren Woods Towers, Kayla Taffanelli. She bowled a 289 in the title match, repeating as the Macomb County Invitation champion. The senior is the only repeat winner in this event.
Need money for college? You need My Student Aid. My Student Aid is the go-to resource that helps Michigan families find money to pay for college. Plus, they'll guide you through the financial aid process and answer any questions you have. For grants, scholarships, and more, connect with My Student Aid, helping make college affordable for everyone. Learn more at michigan.gov/MIStudentAid.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with the MHSAA's Sam Davis.
Lines, lines, everywhere lines. But as we learned last week, different lines mean different things. To recap, on the line in basketball and football is out of bounds. But in soccer, tennis, volleyball, baseball, and softball, on the line is in bounds. But what about other sports? In hockey, the puck has to be all the way over the line to be considered a goal or to be in the next zone. In golf, a ball on the line is in play, not out of bounds. Lacrosse is like football. A ball touching the line is out. How about a track example? In the long jump, if your foot touches the line, it's a foul. And in bowling, if you completely cross the line, it's a foul. Know the lines, and you'll know if you're in or out.
Thanks, Sam. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you are interested, go to the MHSAA website now to register.
And history for Al DeMott tonight. He gets win number 798, passing Frank Orlando all alone, most all-time in MHSAA history in girls basketball.
That was Dennis Stuckey of GetStuckOnSports.com with the call as Sandusky beat Unionville Seawing 42-28. Giving head coach Al DeMott his 798th career win. DeMott started coaching girls basketball in 1979 and has spent his entire career on the Sandusky bench. The win moves Sandusky to 8-2 on the year. On the boys' side, current Beaverton coach Roy Johnston is the all-time leader in victories with 812 and counting. Don Palmer has won 1,025 total varsity games, 678 on the girls' side, 347 on the boys' side. Congratulations to Coach DeMott, and to check on all of the MHSAA basketball records, just go to MHSAA.com. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross, and we'll see you next week.
Cornerstone University.
The professors are very open to helping whenever they can.
Academic excellence, character-driven athletics, Christ-centered community involvement.
Cornerstone has been a great opportunity for me to grow as a leader, just being able to approach people and be warm and welcoming and hospitable.
Experience it for yourself. Attend a Golden Eagle Day at Cornerstone for a taste of campus life and the chance to meet faculty and staff. To arrange a visit for your high school junior or senior, go to cornerstone.edu. Cornerstone University. Build a life that matters.
Are you looking for a new career? Aetna Supply is hiring. Aetna Supply is Michigan's #1 plumber wholesaler, servicing local customers for over 50 years. They offer great benefits, a 401k with company match, quarterly bonuses, and no Sundays. Once again, check them out at aetnasupply.com/careers or click on their logo on the Michigan Sports Radio homepage.
Welcome back to South Christian High School. It is halftime on the Sobe Halftime Show. Sailors leading the Cougars 36-26 on the girls' side downtown. On the boys' side, they've played one quarter at Catholic Central's gymnasium. A late start in that one due to the JV and the freshman games running over. A late start, and it's 18-12 after one. South Christian on top of that one as well. Here tonight, on the girls' side, let's get a quick look at the individual scoring for Catholic Central. Grace McKinney has 8. Emily Van Timmeren with 7. 5 for Claire Morosi. 4 for Kate Passano. 2 for Emma Picarazzi. South Christian with big nights so far from Sophia Prinz and Ashley Reardon. Prinz has 10. Reardon has 12. They lead the Sailors. 6 for Thomasma with a couple of threes. Triple for Lizzie Woldheis. And 2 each for Lily Nitz and Joel Alferink. Team stats, shooting percentages, South Christian clicking at 52% here in the first half, 45% for Catholic Central. Rebounds, Cougars with 8 and South Christian with 16. So all in all, pretty good first half for South Christian. They have negated their 11 turnovers by forcing 11 turnovers from Catholic, and they have shot the basketball very well, particularly from 3, 5 out of 10 from 3. In the first half. Third quarter underway here at South Christian, brought to you by Professional Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy in Caledonia. That's Professional Pharmacy. Sailors with the lead in the ball as we begin this second half. They move left to right on your screen. Find Lizzie Woldheis in the left corner. She fakes the 3, now pulls up for a good-looking 14-footer from the left baseline. Wouldn't go. Comes out to the Cougars. Passano rushes into the front court, finds Morosi, who drives all the way to the lane. Just misfired on the runner. Out to Thomasma, ahead on a nice fast break to Woldheis. She couldn't finish with the left hand. And Passano right back to Morosi. Racehorse basketball to start this third quarter after a pretty slow pace first half. Both teams picking up the tempo a bit here to begin the third quarter. Neither team, South Christian did not use a timeout in the first half. Catholic Central did use one. It's a very fast-moving first 16 minutes. Until South Christian shot a free throw near the end as Reardon misses the runner from the right baseline of the right block. Neither team was in the bonus. Van Timmeren all the way to the hole, coast to coast on the run out, and Emily Van Timmeren off the glass for her 9th point. The lead is trimmed to 8 again. Little token pressure here by the Cougars. They get it to Prinz, dribbles to the left elbow, guns it to Reardon on the left baseline. Now out top to Thomasma for 3, and she splashes down the triple from the top of the key. Ashley Thomasma with her 3rd three-pointer of the night. She has 9. Elbow McKinney leaves for Van Timmeren. Her three-pointer from the right wing is good. Emily Van Timmeren showing scoring at 2 levels as she guns one in from beyond the arc. Thomasma shooting 28% from 3 for South Christian as they turn it over. She, along with Prinz, are the leading percentage shooters. Check that, Lizzie Woldheis actually is shooting 41% and is the top 3-point shooter for the Sailors. Reardon leads the team in scoring with 13 a game, and Woldheis right behind at 10.3. Thomasma averages 11, so all those, particularly Reardon and Thomasma, off to a good start here tonight. Speaking of Reardon, she picks up the foul. Common foul will be out of bounds to Catholic Central, leading 39-31. They bounce it into Timmer, low left blocks, turns, left-handed, push shot off the glass over Nitz is good. And Emily Van Timmeren really showing her full arsenal here in the second half. She has all the Cougar points, 7 of them. Sailors rush it into the front court. Find Woltheis for an open 3 on the right wing. Around and out. Good look, though. Van Timmeren with the rebound. Coast to coast. She'll hold up and leave for Morosi. Three-pointer from the right point. That's in and out. Van Timmeren fights for the carom with Raridan, and they'll get Raridan on the foul during the follow by Van Timmeren, and that'll send Emily Van Timmeren to the line. She has 14, leads all scorers. South Christian led 36-26 at the break. But Catholic Central has bolted out here in the third quarter behind the play of Emily Van Timmeren, who misses the first free throw. Second one from the right-hander is off the mark. Doesn't matter, though, because she stepped over the line. Brad Van Timmeren, her father, will call a timeout. 39-33, South Christian on top on Michigan Sports Radio and the Sailor Zone. Step aside.
What would you do with some extra time? Shop Fastlane today.
Don't just find yourself, make yourself. Start businesses, build bridges, save lives, raise a whole city. This is your future, so take it and move all of us forward.
Of purpose, a higher calling. At Dean Transportation, we call it our passion. It's simply who we are. 60 years of pioneering the best health and safety standards because safe student transportation is essential. We are hard-working folks, connecting children to learning, schools to our communities, and you to a better career. Want to make your community a better place? We'll put you in the driver's seat. Join the Dean family today and help to connect our kids to brighter futures.
Sailors turn it over, but then get it right back on an Ashley Thomasma steal. She couldn't convert, though. Racing into the front court is Morosi off the glass and in. Claire Morosi with her 7th point. Cougars have cut this lead to 4, 39-35 with 4:20 to go here in the third. Downtown in the second quarter, it's South Christian 25, Catholic Central 22 on the boys' side. Sailors back to work on the offensive end. Nitz swinging around to Thomasma on the right corner. She drives to the right elbow, finds a wide open Nitz underneath the basket and lays it in. Another good feed by Ashley Thomasma, this time finding the sophomore Lily Nitz. A much needed basket there to stem the tide that the Cougars were developing here in the third quarter. Van Timmeren, right corner to Passano. Her jumper is long. Check that. Coco Brown now into the game, the junior. Prinz with the rebound. Head they come to Nitz, so she'll fire from 3. No, weak side rebound at Thomasma. Follow-up, rolls around and out into the arms of Van Timmeren. On the move, 1-on-3, Euro step all the way, couldn't finish. And then as Nitz went up for the rebound, it was knocked out of bounds by Grace McKinney with 3:30 to go here in the third quarter. Actually, they'll call a foul on McKinney. She did push Nitz on that rebound. Haley Derland into the game for the Cougars. She's joined by Morosi in the backcourt with McKinney and Coco Brown and Van Timmeren rounding out the 5 for the Cougars. High post to go to Raridan, find Thomasma. Left corner, three-pointer again by Ashley Thomasma. And it's 44-35 with 3 minutes to go here in the third. Right wing, Coco Brown in the corner. She'll drill a three. The junior just into the lineup. Knocks down the triple. Sailors by 6. Woldheis, high post to Reardon, finds Prinz for a left wing three. That splashes down. And the shooting just heating up here from South Christian. 47-38 with 2:35 to go. We got a good one here. Van Timmeren Euro step into the lane. The left-hander, no, her putback is around and through. Emily Van Timmeren just not boxed out on that initial runner. Was able to easily lay in the putback. Right wing Woldheis. Down low, they try to find Reardon. His pass is picked off by Van Timmeren. Ahead to Morosi. Pushes the tempo into the corner. Coco Brown, right corner. No, rebound. Woldheis had Thomasma open on the run out ahead of the defense, but couldn't get her there. And Kim Legg says, let's take a timeout. She sees her Sailors are a little bit fatigued at this very up-tempo third quarter. That timeout is a 30-second one. We'll keep it right here. Tell you that the Grand Rapids Sports Hall of Fame has remembered some of its greatest events and athletes during the past 50 years. As the Hall celebrated its 50-year anniversary this year, this fun trip down memory lane culminated at Van Andel Arena at the Grand Rapids Griffins game, where Melvin Sugar McLaughlin was named the all-time Grand Rapids Male Athlete of the Year, and Katie Feenstra the all-time Female Athlete of the Year. The all-time sports event was the Griffins 2017 Calder Cup Championship, all part of the Hall of Fame celebration during the special night of hockey and history in Grand Rapids. Make sure to check out Michigan Sports Radio for all of your boys and girls basketball schedules and standings throughout the year. Brought to you all season long in part by Treadstone Mortgage. Mortgage is better, faster, and smarter. That's Treadstone Mortgage. A flurry of buckets here as of late in the third quarter. It's 47-40. South Christian led by 10 at the half. They have a 7-point margin here in the third. Thomasma, right corner, looks for three now, drives, skip pass to Woldheis. She finds space along the left baseline. Her runner from 7 is too strong. McKinney pulls down the rebound for Catholic. Quickly into the front court, stops at the right post, leaves for Brown, and all of a sudden Coco Brown off the bench has knocked down a pair of threes, cutting that gap to 4 again. Good drive by Grace McKinney. Kim Legg talked about her in the pregame show as somebody who could really create, and she has done just that. Reardon gets free along the right baseline. Pull-up jumper off the side of the backboard, out of bounds. I think that ball was tipped the last second by the Cougars, so South Christian will retain possession. Woldheis takes a break. Cammie Boonstra returns to give her a rest. They inbound it to Thomasmo, left corner three, too strong. Prinz and Duran battle for the rebound. Derlin comes away with it, 1-on-2 all the way to the hole, too strong on the layup, but Grace McKinney's right there for the put back. That wouldn't go. Strong rebound by Ashley Reardon. South Christian survives that Cougar fast break. Thomasma head to Boonstra, back to Thomasma between the circles, lob underneath to Emily Van Hofwagen, who couldn't hit the layup. And then on the rebound, Sailors' Ashley Reardon committed her foul. Boy, Thomasma's had some nice feeds down low. She found Van Hofwagen there, but junior could not convert. And the result is Ashley Reardon's 4th foul, and that's a big one for South Christian. They lose their center and top rebounder. She averages 7.5 rebounds a game, and that's a big loss here. 30 seconds to go, last shot time. Tonight she already has 9 rebounds to go along with her 12 points. Left wing three by Derland is good. Hallie Derland, free on that left wing. We have a 1-point game. 15 seconds to go in the third. A 1-point lead for South Christian. They have seen that 14-point lead disintegrate here over the last 2 quarters. 6 seconds to go. Long three by Thomasma. That's short. Rebound to the Cougars, and that's the way the third quarter ends. 47-46. South Christian hanging on to a 1-point lead as we go to the fourth on Michigan Sports Radio in the Sailor Zone. Don't go away. Great action coming up in the OK Gold on Michigan Sports Radio and the Sailor Zone and the NFHS Network.
In 1969, J&H Family Stores has grown from a single tank truck to over 50 convenience store locations in West Michigan. Our locations offer a variety of fuel options ranging from Exxon, Mobil, Marathon, and Citgo. At many of our stores, you'll also be pleased to find a Tim Hortons or Subway. Find the location near you by visiting myjhfamilystores.com. There's one in your neighborhood.
AHC Hospitality is hiring for several open positions at its downtown hotels. Starting pay is $16 an hour paid weekly with medical, dental, health benefits, hotel discounts, and more. Positions include front desk, housekeeping, restaurant, and management roles at our 5 premier downtown hotels. Visit ahcjobs.com to jumpstart your career at one of 5 world-class hotels in downtown Grand Rapids, including the Amway Grand Plaza and the JW Marriott Grand Rapids. Again, visit ahcjobs.com.
Bob Sack back here at South Christian High School. Tim Chenoweth keeping all of our statistics tonight. Brock Conkle's our executive producer. And Treadstone Mortgage proud to bring you this OK Gold showdown between South Christian and Catholic Central. And it's a dandy, as we expected, between these two rivals. One of the best rivalries in sports here in West Michigan. They have battled on the field, on the gridiron, and on the soccer pitch and the hardwood. And another dandy here tonight between these two good girls teams. Sailors on offense here in the fourth. They find Cami Boonstra for an open catch and shoot 2. Wouldn't go. Thomasma gets the loose ball, tries to find Van Hofwagen at the free throw line. Taken away by McKinney. Morosi on the run. Runner from 10 in the lane. No. There for the rebound is Van Timmeren. She couldn't get it to go. McKinney hauls down the boards. Gets it to Van Timmeren. Gets away with a travel as she drives but has it poked away by Van Hofwagen into the hands of Sophia Prinz. 7 minutes to go in this one. Sailors by 1. Key point in the game with Ashley Reardon on the bench for South Christian with 4 fouls. Prinz, top side, goes left wing to Booster, finds Prinz at the left baseline. She probes along the baseline and will circle back out to the top of the key where she gives it to Thomasma. Sailors, good patience on offense. Van Hofwagen, left corner. Bounces it to Boonstra, and she's pushed by Van Timmeren on the catch. Foul will go on Van Timmeren, her third. That is the team's second. South Christian has 3. 37-32, the score of the boys' game at half, late or near the half. That game also brought to you by Treadstone. Sailors back to work. Boonstra bounces it down low to Thomasma. Taken away, though, by Coco Brown, who's had a big second half. Right corner, three-pointer on the way is short by Schoenborn and ripped out of there by Joel Elfrink, who's in the game. 6:20 to go. Still a 1-point game, 47-46. South Christian working against that 2-1-2 zone. Prinz bounces it left side to Boonstra. She's tied up, finds a wide open Elfrink underneath, turns, hits the left-handed layup, and a big basket for the Sailors is Joel Elfrink, an unlikely contributor on the scoring column off the bench. Is able to pivot and drop that one in, 49-46. Van Timmeren, high post, bounces it to Brown. Top side now to Morosi, between the legs, guarded by Prinz. Right wing 3 on the way, well short by Coco Brown into the hands of Thomasma. 5.5 to go as Ashley walks it up the court. Floats it to the left point where Prinz hauls it in, and Thomasma has been a real controlling factor here in this game. Done a real nice job with some poise, and she's going to try to draw Catholic Central out of that 2-1-2 zone as she chews up some time off that clock. Her and Prinz and Boonstra play catch around the perimeter. Now Prinz bounces it back to the timeline to Van Hofwagen. Fakes, drives, pulls up from the free throw line. No. Rebound Grabbed by Grace McKinney into the front court. Right court to Brown, now right wing to Schoenborn against South Christian's man-to-man defense. Brown will gun again from that right corner. Long rebound battled for and grabbed by Van Timmer. Check that Passano, and she laid it in for just her 6th point of the night. Back to a 1-point game, 4:30 to go. Lily Nitz will check back in for South. Ashley Raritan still on the bench. Kim Legg's going to keep her on there as long as they can control this lead. Right wing Boonstra bounces it inside to Alfrey. Behind her, though, Morosi comes away with it, coast to coast. Layup won't go. Rebound knocked out of bounds off the hands of the Sailors. And now both Raritan and Nitz return with 4:15 to go. So Ashley Raritan sat for about 5 minutes with that fourth foul, and now she'll be charged to come in and play effective interior defense and control the boards, all with 4 fouls. They bounce it inside to Van Timmeren, inside of Nitz, and she lays it in. And for the first time since early in the game, Catholic Central has the lead, 50-49. We hit the halfway point here in the 4th quarter. Sailors need a bucket. Boonstra finds Raritan at the low baseline. Back to Prinz, top of the key. She's done a nice job handling that pressure, this time by Derlin. Picks up her dribble, now guns it to Thomasma, left wing to an open Nitz at the free throw line. Jumper is off the mark, into the hands of Morosi, 2-on-1 with Brown. She gets it ahead. Oh, what a block by Sophia Prinz on the layup by Coco Brown. Back the other way, Prinz stops at the free throw line and circle back out, finds Thomasma for an open 3 from the right wing, and she got it. Ashley Thomasma with her 5th triple of the game. She has 15 points, and South is back up by 2 with 3:13 to go. Van Timmeren spins to Brown, right corner. That goes down for 3. Check that, Sydney Schoenborn hit the bucket. Puts Catholic Central back on top. That's her first basket of the game. And Brad Van Timmeren will call for a timeout. We'll take one as well. Catch our breath. 3:05 to go. It's Catholic Central 53. Grand Rapids South Christian 52 on the Sailor Zone and MichiganSportsRadio.com.
Cornerstone University.
The professors are very open to helping whenever they can.
Academic excellence, character-driven athletics, Christ-centered community involvement.
Cornerstone has been a great opportunity for me to grow as a leader, just being able to approach people and be warm and welcoming and hospitable.
Experience it for yourself. Attend a Golden Eagle Day at Cornerstone for a taste of campus life and the chance to meet faculty and staff. To arrange a visit for your high school junior or senior, go to cornerstone.edu. Cornerstone University. Build a life that matters.
Are you looking for a new career? Aetna Supply is hiring. Aetna Supply is Michigan's #1 plumber wholesaler, servicing local customers for over 50 years. They offer great benefits, a 401k with company match, quarterly bonuses, and no Sundays. Once again, check them out at aetnasupply.com/careers or click on their logo on the Michigan Sports Radio homepage.
Back at South Christian High School. What a game we've had tonight. Everything we expected between these two longtime rivals. Girls basketball at its best here in West Michigan. South Christian trails Catholic Central 53-52. Sailors have led most of the way, but as of late, a 3-point barrage by both teams, particularly by Catholic Central, has propelled the Cougars into this 1-point lead. Inside of 3 minutes now. South Christian back to work. Sophia Prinz guns over to Lizzie Woltheis. She'll stop and pop from the free throw line. She got hacked as she went up, and she'll shoot a pair. Claire Morosi bit on the fake that Woltheis offered from 3, and then Woltheis tucked under for the pull-up jumper at the line, and she'll go to the stripe for a pair. Lizzie Woltheis shooting 50% from the free throw line. First one on its way and rattles home. Clutch for the freshman. South Christian's young starting lineup growing up quick here tonight. Woltheis and Prinz just freshmen. Nitz a sophomore. Woltheis got a both. Sailors back up by 1, 2:40 to go. Haley Durland into the front court. Leaves it for Morosi against the man-to-man. Right side, Grace McKinney looking inside for Emily Van Timmeren. High ball screen, and they bounce it down to Van Timmeren. Now right back to a cutting McKinney. Left corner three off the top of the backboard by Durland. Van Timmeren has the rebound and lays it in. Nothing Reardon could do with those 4 fouls, and Brad Van Timmeren knows he wants to take advantage of South Christian's key center in foul trouble. Cougars by 1. Now against the man-to-man defenses, the Cougars have gone to man. Morosi covering Prince. They go Thomasma right side underneath. Now to Reardon, and she was pushed by Van Timmeren on the entry pass. Common foul. That is on Van Timmeren, and that is her 5th. She has fouled out of the game. Ashley Reardon setting up good position inside. As the entry pass came, Emily Van Timmeren reached around and got her with the arm and the body and picked up that foul. Sailors will not shoot, but more significantly, Van Timmeren goes to the bench. Sydney Schoenborn replaces her. Prinz inbounding now to Nitz, trapped in the left corner, but gets away on Schoenberg, drives to the hole, little hook shot, no. Good take by Lily Nitz, just couldn't get it to go. Schoenborn with the rebound and leaves for Morosi, 1:45 to go. Cougars by a single digit. Right wing McKinney now. Drives on Reardon, nothing Reardon can do. She gets a step on her, throws up the wild shot, no good, and Thomas corrals for the Sailors. Quickly into the front court. Calls for the high ball screen from Reardon. Now goes left, pulls up to Nitz, and Kim Legg wants a timeout. 1:23 to go. Sailors down by 1. And they'll have the basketball after that full timeout. We'll take one as well. Don't go away. South Christian and Catholic coming down the home stretch on Michigan Sports Radio and the Sailor Zone.
A sense of purpose, a higher calling. At Dean Transportation, we call it our passion. It's simply who we are. 60 years of pioneering the best health and safety standards because safe student transportation is essential. We are hard-working folks, connecting children to learning, schools to our communities, and you to a better career. Want to make your community a better place? We'll put you in the driver's seat. Join the Dean family today and help to connect our kids to brighter futures.
Tonight's fourth quarter brought to you by Burgess Concrete, helping to build West Michigan, and by Alex and Rachel DeHaan, congratulating South Christian's senior class on an outstanding year of academic and athletic achievements. Everything we hope for tonight in this OK Gold Showdown. South Christian really with their hopes on the line of winning a conference championship. Got to have this one tonight. They trail by 1 with 1:19 to go. Sophia Prinz, guarded by Claire Morosi, flips it high, top of the key to Lizzie Woltheis, throws underneath to Reardon, too far for her, and into the hands of Haley Durand. So the turnover with 55 seconds to go gives it back to Catholic Central. Good play drawn up, they just couldn't execute it. Cougars try to take some time off the clock. Schoenborn out high. Tries to bounce it into the corner to Durland. Kicked out of bounds by Thomas with 46 seconds to go. South Christian has committed just 3 fouls. They're going to have to use some of those here to make sure they do not get trapped in a situation where they don't have the ability to chew up some clock. You don't want to be stuck with too many fouls to give in the final 10 seconds. Timeout on the floor by Catholic Central. Michigan Sports Academies has tons of winter programming for your athlete, whether you're looking for a weekly winter clinic or to get active over winter break. They have it. Programming available in Grand Rapids, Norton Shores, and Holland. Come experience their quality training and top-notch facilities. Their sports include volleyball, basketball, soccer, foosball, and lacrosse. Check out MichiganSportsAcademies.com for more information. Stay with us after the game for the Westhouse Home Improvement post-game show. We'll have the Beist Electric players of the game and give you all the final stats on this one that has been an absolute dandy here between the Sailors and the Cougars. 46 seconds to go. Just one timeout left for Catholic Central. They inbound the ball and they'll try to chew some clock. Sydney Schoenborn, the only senior out there for Catholic. And now Kim Legg realizes she's got to commit some fouls. Lily Nitz does there. It's the fourth team and still 2 to give with 38 seconds to go. So South will probably try to get a steal here. If they don't, they'll need to foul very quickly. Just need to make sure it's not Ashley Reardon. Inbounds pass to McKinney. They zip it around the corner to Passanel, but before they did, Lily Nitz commits her second foul. And that's now the team's fifth. One more common foul, and then the foul after that will send the Cougars to the free throw line. Inbounds pass, almost a turnover, but Catholic's able to retrieve it. 30 seconds to go. Sailors better hurry on the foul. Cougars playing keep away, and finally, Sophia Prinz hacks Sydney Schoenborn with 25 seconds to go. That's the sixth foul, and the next one indeed will create the 1-and-1 bonus for the Cougars. Catholic doing a nice job here against the Sailor pressure in the final minute. Schoenborn inbound to Duran. She is fouled. Derlin fouled immediately by Thomasma. And the freshman, Haley Derlin, will go to the free throw line, shooting 1-and-1. Brad Van Timmeren will send all of his Cougars back to half court. Third quarter score, South Christian up 47-36 over Catholic on the boys' side. Derlin with a good fortune on that free throw as she bounces it high off the rim and then it falls through. So a 2-point game, 56-54, 24 seconds to go. Second one is short. Sailors have the rebound by Reardon and head to Prinz. To Lizzie Woltheis, and she'll call a timeout. 16 seconds to go. South Christian down by 2, and they have the ball. Full timeout. We'll take one as well. Don't go away. The exciting finish just around the corner on MichiganSportsRadio.com. Seventeen seconds to go. South Christian down by 2. They have the basketball. Kim Legg on the timeout has drawn up a play that my guess will probably look inside to Ashley Reardon. That's what they tried coming out of the last timeout. It worked pretty well. And the reason to go inside as well is because Emily Van Timmeren, the star sophomore center for the Cougars, has fouled out. Ball will be inbounded in front of the Sailor bench on the sideline. Ashley Thomasma to trigger it in against that pressure man-to-man defense for the Cougars. They try to get it to Sophia Prinz. Oh, she threw it away into the hands of Morosi and then knocked out of bounds by Lily Nitz. Thomasma had a one-track vision on that one. She wanted to get it to Sophia Prinz, and the pressure defense by Morosi forced the turnover. Now Catholic Central will inbound it, likely draw the foul, and it goes quickly. Again, sending Duran to the line. Derland is fouled by Lizzie Woltheis. So the Sailors will need Haley Derland to miss one of these two if they want a shot here at sending this into overtime. A 1-and-1 for Derland. She bounces twice, bends her knees, sends it on the way. It's too long. Rebounded by Reardon, ahead to Thomasma. And she is fouled by Morosi. That's only their 4th foul. So with 7 seconds to go, Catholic Central's got a great opportunity to foul twice. Kim Legg will take another timeout because she knows that is the situation. 5 team fouls, so Catholic Central can foul one more time without sending South Christian to the line, and that changes your play a little bit because you want to make sure you quickly get the ball into the hands of somebody who is guarded closely, so that foul will happen immediately. Otherwise, South Christian, if they're fouled with a second or two to go, going to have very little time to put together a final play. Sailors will inbound it at the timeline. 7.5 seconds to go. Down by 2. South Christian led 47-46 after 3, and it's been a tight 4th quarter after that 3rd quarter rally by the Cougars. Cut the deficit from 10 to 1 in the 3rd quarter. Lizzie Woltheis to inbound, guarded by Haley Durland. She'll inbound in the backcourt to Prinz, and she's fouled immediately, and that is advantageous for the Sailors because that foul came quickly. It goes against Claire Morosi. 6 seconds to go. So probably the same play here with 6 seconds. This time a foul by Catholic Central sends the Sailors to the free throw line. Thomasma to trigger it in. Gets it into Nitz, and she is fouled immediately by Schoenborn on the reach around. So Lily Nitz will have a 1-and-1. The sophomore who calmly sank a couple of free throws. Actually has not gone to the free throw line tonight. Lizzie Woltheis sank a couple of free throws in the first half. This will only be the 3rd free throw attempt by South here in the second half. Nitz shooting 1-and-1, first one on its way, and she rattles it home. Lily Nitz with the second one, the biggest free throw of her young career coming up here for the sophomore. She bends her knees, it's on its way, and beautifully through the hole. Tie game, 4 seconds to go into the front court. Morosi finds a wide open Schoenborn at the buzzer. No, she did not get it off. She did not get it off in time. How about that? There is no replay. Sailors left Sydney Schoenborn open under the basket. She had it, put it in, but just after the buzzer sounded, and the official affirmatively said no basket. Gutsy call, but that's what it was, and we go to overtime. South Christian and Catholic Central need 4 more minutes. We'll have them for you after this on Michigan Sports Radio.
Bowling is a great time that combines great friends, football, and bowling. Compete against your friends or family, throwing a football at 10 real bowling pins. You can bring in your own food, or they have a pair of 45-foot bars featuring soft drinks and adult beverages. Visit bowlingwarehouse.com, Grand Rapids, to reserve your lanes.
Michigan Sports Academies offers quality youth sports in Grand Rapids, Holland, and Muskegon. With a wide variety of programming, MSA has something for new athletes who are just starting out to experienced athletes looking to take their game to the next level. Year-round programming is offered in basketball, lacrosse, soccer, and volleyball. Your athlete will love the quality of instruction from experienced coaches and state-of-the-art facilities conveniently located in Grand Rapids and along the lakeshore. Check us out at MichiganSportsAcademies.com.
South Christian and Catholic Central girls basketball headed to overtime here on Michigan Sports Radio, brought to you by Treadstone Mortgage. Better, faster, smarter, and these two teams tonight certainly have been good, better, faster, and smarter. They've played really well and rewarding the fans here tonight with an extra session after Lily Nitz dropped in a couple of free throws with 6 seconds to go to send it to OT. A last-second layup by Sydney Schoenborn was ruled after the buzzer, and South Christian survived, headed into overtime. Sailors controlled the tip on an alert play by Ashley Thomasma. Sets it up to Prinz, and they go down low to Nitz. She drove to the basket. She shuffled her feet, and the turnover goes to Catholic Central. Lily Nitz, a 56% free throw shooter. With ice in her veins, hit those 2 free throws. Back the other way, Sydney Schoenborn, after making that layup, knocks down a 3 from the left wing to give the Cougars their largest lead of the game, 3 points. Prinz hassled by Haley Durland. Retreats to Woldheist, back to Prinz. High post to Nitz. Drives nicely on Morosi, couldn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound, controlled by Reardon. She couldn't finish, but her putback is in. Ashley Reardon, that's where South Christian hopefully can make some hay here in this overtime without Emily Van Timmeren in the lineup. She fouled out. Cougars go backdoor to Schoenborn, fouled on that play. Let's see who it's on. Is it Nitz or is it Reardon? They were both there, and I think it's on Nitz. That's her 4th, so she's now in foul trouble. Reardon has 4 as well. That's what happens in overtime. Attrition starts to play a role. Sailors can ill afford to lose either one of those two. Schoenborn's free throw. Draws some iron, but falls through. She has 7. 2-point lead for Catholic Central. Second one is too strong. Nitz skies for the rebound in front of Grace McKinney. 2:49 to go in OT. South down by 2. Sophia Prinz, crossover dribble. Right point to Thomasma. Right baseline, drives, gets a step and lays it in on Passano. Ashley Thomasma, who's forced the Cougars to respect her 3-point shooting, found an opening along that baseline and laid it in. We're tied at 60. Katie Passano, right baseline, spins on Thomasma, up and under, and she drops it through. Cougars head by 2. 2:12 to go. Right point, Lily Nitz, hassled by Schoenborn. Thomasma, left point underneath to Reardon, turnaround jumper from 10, got it. Boy, feed her inside because she's got a height advantage and she's got it going. Ashley Reardon tied at 62, 150 to play here in OT. Down low they go to McKinney. Now top side to Durland. Back to McKinney, working on Reardon. Spins, can't hit the turnaround jumper along the right block. And Prinz comes away with a rebound. South Christian can go back on top with 90 seconds to play in OT. Bounces it left wing to Thomasma. Spins, drives to the lane, off the glass. No, rebound battled for, tipped out by Woldheist to Reardon to Thomasma from the left corner, and she splashes down the 3. Ashley Thomasma with 20 points, and it's the Sailors by 3. 63 seconds to play. McKinney spins on Reardon. Knocked out of her hands by Thomasma into the hands of Passano. Back to McKinney, right wing 3. No, rebound into corralled nicely by Ashley Reardon with 50 seconds to go. Double-double now for Ashley Reardon, her 10th rebound. Prinz into the front court, has it stripped away by Haley Durland. 2-on-1 if she hurries. She finds Morosi in the lane, and she's fouled by Prinz on the jumper with 40 seconds to go, and that'll send Claire Morosi to the line. They've played 3 quarters downtown at South Christian, still on top. Sailors have led wire to wire on the boys' side. They're up 57-50. That game also on Michigan Sports Radio. Morosi's first free throw is no good. With 41 seconds to go, she'll get a second. Bounces twice, lofts it high into the air and drops it through. Brad Van Timmeren calls a timeout. It is a full timeout. We'll take one as well. Sailors 65, Cougars 63, 40 seconds to go in overtime on Michigan Sports Radio and the Sailor Zone.
Cornerstone University.
The professors are very open to helping whenever they can.
Academic excellence, character-driven athletics, Christ-centered community involvement.
Cornerstone has been a great opportunity for me to grow as a leader, just being able to approach people and be warm and welcoming and hospitable.
Experience it for yourself. Attend a Golden Eagle Day at Cornerstone for a taste of campus life and the chance to meet faculty and staff. To arrange a visit for your high school junior or senior, go to cornerstone.edu. Cornerstone University. Build a life that matters.
Are you looking for a new career? Aetna Supply is hiring. Aetna Supply is Michigan's #1 plumber wholesaler, servicing local customers for over 50 years. They offer great benefits, a 401k with company match, quarterly bonuses, and no Sundays. Once again, check them out at aetnasupply.com/careers or click on their logo on the Michigan Sports Radio homepage.
42 seconds to go. South Christian up by 2. They have the basketball here in overtime at South Christian. Lily Nitz's 2 free throws with 6 seconds to go sent us into OT. Sailors inbound the ball to Raritan, right back to Prinz, and she rushes it into the front court to beat the clock. Double teamed along the right sideline. And before she was double teamed, Kim Legg called timeout. And we'll keep it right here. So alert call by Coach Kim Legg. She whistled for the timeout just as her point guard was about to be double teamed along the no man's land of the sideline. So let's set the stage. This has been a terrific girls basketball game tonight. Good shooting percentages, pretty well played cleanly with a few turnovers, particularly in the second half, and a few fouls up until the end when both teams needed a foul. Good, terrific individual efforts by Raritan for South Christian. Thomas has been great from the perimeter as well. Sophia Prinz has done a spectacular job handling the pressure at the point guard. Emily Van Timmeren had a great game for the Cougars before fouling out late in the fourth quarter, and that's really been a beneficial scenario for South Christian with the star center for Catholic Central on the bench. Sailors led 36-26 at half. Cougars roared back in the third quarter, and it has been a dandy since then. South Christian working against that pressure defense now, 32 seconds to go. They're up by 2. Lily Nitzel inbounded in front of her own bench. Finds Raritan underneath the basket. She breaks free. Can't hit the left-handed layup. It's pinballed out to the free throw line. A whistle and a foul on South Christian. That will go against Lizzie Woltheist. That's her 4th. Boy, Ashley Raritan had a great look on a beautiful feed underneath the basket as she sealed off the defender, but then just left the layup short. Gave new life to Catholic Central. That would have been a huge bucket. Haley Derland will shoot 2 free throws as the Cougars are in the double bonus. First one on its way, and that's pure for Derland. She has hit 2 of her 4 free throws tonight. Second one on its way to tie the game. It's off the back of the rim. Battle for the loose ball. I thought it went off Passano, but they're going to say Raritan touched it last. So with 25 seconds to go, Catholic Central with 1 timeout will inbound it underneath the Cougar basket, and Brad Van Timmeren is going to take that timeout. That's his final timeout here in OT. That's critical because if he can't get the ball in, you don't have any timeouts left. It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. Sailors by 1 on Michigan Sports Radio in the Sailor Zone.
A sense of purpose, a higher calling. At Dean Transportation, we call it our passion. It's simply who we are. 60 years of pioneering the best health and safety standards because safe student transportation is essential. We are hard-working folks, connecting children to learning, schools to our communities, and you to a better career. Want to make your community a better place? We'll put you in the driver's seat. Join the Dean family today and help to connect our kids to brighter futures.
.445 to go downtown. South Christian's boys up 59-55 in the fourth quarter in that one. Here at South Christian, we're in overtime. 25 seconds to play in the first overtime. Catholic Central has the ball. They trail by 1. They're underneath the offensive end. Haley Derlin, the freshman, will trigger it in. No timeouts left. They find an open shooter in the corner. Wouldn't go. That was Schoenborn. Rebounded by the Sailors. Prince trapped in the middle. And Kim Legg uses her final timeout with 16 seconds to go. So no timeouts left. Both teams have exhausted their timeouts. They each get an extra one in the individual OT periods. And we'll take one more break and come back for what should be the finish of this one here at South Christian on Michigan Sports Radio in the Sailor Zone. Now, the old coaches like Trevor Hinshaw and Colleen Lamoureux and Jim DeBrine, they would have been proud of this one tonight. Those coaches have built these programs and this rivalry into a dandy, and South Christian and Catholic have put on a show tonight. Sailors inbounded up by 1, 16 seconds to go. Prinz working against that press. She better hurry, and she's fouled by McKinney with 12 seconds to go. I thought Catholic had him bottled up there pretty well. But obviously Brad Van Timmeren says we're going to take our chances at the free throw line. They'll send the freshman Sophia Prinz to the other end where she will shoot 1 and 1. Sailors not in the double bonus yet. So Prinz has got to hit the first to get a second. 12 seconds to go. Obviously Catholic's got a three-point play set up because they may need it. Prinz's free throw on its way. Oh, it rolls around and out. Ripped out of there by Passanal. 7 seconds to go. Ahead to Derlin. 1-on-1 against Prinz. Leaves it for Schoenborn. 4 seconds. Drives. Spins. Has it knocked away into the hands of Woltheis. That's the ball game. Lizzie Woltheis blocked the pass from Sydney Schoenborn, and South Christian holds on for a 65-64 victory over the Catholic Central Cougars in an absolute thriller here tonight at South Christian. What a game. We'll take a break, and when we return, we'll have the post-game show for you, brought to you by Westhouse Home Improvement and our Beist Electric Player of the Game. That's all ahead on the Westhouse Home Improvement post-game show. South Christian wins it 65-64.
Somebody once said life moves pretty fast, and that's exactly how we like it. Want to build something? Great. Start businesses, build bridges, raise a whole city. Future in fighting crime? Want to save lives? Do it all here. But you've got to go forward fast. Because today is now, and tomorrow is soon. And to get ahead of the game, you got to get ahead of your time. This is your future, so take it and move all of us forward.
What would you do with some extra time? Shop Fastlane today.
Michigan Sports Academies offers quality youth sports in Grand Rapids, Holland, and Muskegon. With a wide variety of programming, MSA has something for new athletes who are just starting out to experienced athletes looking to take their game to the next level. Year-round programming is offered in basketball, lacrosse, soccer, and volleyball. Your athlete will love the quality of instruction from experienced coaches and state-of-the-art facilities conveniently located in Grand Rapids and along the lakeshore. Check us out at MichiganSportsAcademies.com.
Looking for a great place to buy a used truck or car? Check out Extreme Truck and Auto Center, located at 1098 O'Malley Drive in Coopersville. They have a huge selection of trucks, cars, vans, and SUVs. Stop by their lot or give them a call at 616-384-3777. You can check out their inventory at xtacenter.com.
Welcome back to South Christian High School, where tonight, in thrilling fashion, the South Christian girls win 65-64 in overtime. A missed free throw by Sophia Prinz with 8 seconds to go gave new life for Catholic Central, but they never got a shot off in those final 8 seconds. Great defense by Lizzie Woldheis, blocking a pass from Schoenborn, and Sophia Prinz right there as well. Turned away the Cougars on that final effort, and South Christian wins it in overtime, 65-64. Just a great basketball game tonight here. Down at downtown, South Christian boys have relinquished the lead. They now trail in the final couple of minutes, down by 4, 67-63 in that one. Final statistics tonight, the team stats just reflect a terrifically close ball game. Shooting percentage, South Christian 44%. Catholic Central 42%. Total turnovers 14 for Catholic Central, 17 for South Christian. Total rebounds 35 for the Sailors, 25 for the Cougars. Just an outstanding game all around by both teams tonight. Individual scoring tonight on the Westhouse Home Improvement post-game show. And a chance to tell you that Westhouse Home Improvement is one of our great sponsors of South Christian basketball and Michigan Sports Radio. Westhouse Home Improvement, again, the sponsor of our post-game show. Individual scoring tonight, first of all, for Catholic Central. 20 for Emily Van Timmeren. She fouled out in the waning moments of the fourth quarter. That was costly for the Cougars. No other Cougars in double figures. Grace McKinney had 8, all of them in the first half. Kate Passano had 8. 7 for Sydney Schoenborn, 6 for Coco Brown, 2 for Emma Picarazzi, 5 for Haley Durland as well. Westhouse Home Improvement is brought to you by Westhouse Home Improvement, a family-owned operation for 52 years, specializing in sunrooms, screened rooms, replacement windows, decks, and other exterior remodeling. Visit them at westhousehome.com. For South Christian, they were led tonight by Ashley Thomasma with 20. Ashley Reardon chipped in 16, 13 for Sophia Prinz, 6 for Lily Nitz, 5 for Lizzie Woldheis, and 4 for Joelle Elfrink. Of course, Nitz had the 2 huge free throws at the end of regulation to send the game into OT. Schoenborn's layup just after the buzzer in regulation, and that gave South Christian new life and gave them an opportunity to win the game in overtime, which they did, 65-64. Our Beist electric players of the game tonight, really hard to choose for South Christian. Just great performances by Ashley Thomasma, knocking down threes at key moments. Sophia Prinz handled the the pressure so well at the point. She finished with 13. Thomasma had 20, but I got to give it tonight to Ashley Reardon. Her job on the boards with 15 rebounds to go along with her 16 points is an impressive double-double. And she really did a solid job on Emily Van Timmeren before she dealt with foul trouble. And then in the overtime, of course, was so critical. So congratulations to Ashley Reardon, one of several deserving players tonight on both teams who could have earned the Beist Electric Player of the Game. So, great ball game tonight. Thank you to Treadstone Mortgages for bringing it to us. Treadstone Mortgage is better, faster, smarter. That is Treadstone Mortgage. Our next broadcast on Michigan Sports Radio for South Christian and the Sailor Zone will be next Friday night, February 3rd. That's here at South Christian against Forest Hills Eastern. That should be a dandy, a huge game on the girls' side where South will look to take another step toward regaining a foothold on that top spot. Last game was played without Ashley Reardon, and they lost a tough one to Forest Hills Eastern over there. Meanwhile, the boys was a great game as well. Jake Vermas's three-pointer in the final seconds gave the Sailors the win 45-44, so it should be a great couple of games next Friday night here from South Christian on Michigan Sports Radio and the Sailor Zone. So that'll do it tonight. A terrific basketball game between Catholic Central and South Christian girls. Sailors win it 65-64 in overtime. Thanks for joining us tonight. For Tim Chenoweth, who handled all of our stats, Brock Conkle, our executive producer, South Christian AD David Kuhl. So glad you could join us on this Tuesday night and enjoy this great ball game. Once again, the final score from South Christian, it's the Sailors 65, the Cougars 64 in overtime. So long, everybody.